guys, it's Phoebe here from Little Grey Box with Matt behind the camera. And on this channel, we share with you all our experiences and tips to help you travel well. And in today's episode, we are going to be sharing some of our all-time favorite things to see, do, and eat in Tokyo, Japan. And as you can tell, I am so happy to be filming this one because Japan is one of my all-time favorite destinations. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss an episode. Let's dive right in. Of all the things I have ever done in Tokyo, Robot Restaurant is by far one of my favorites and an absolute must-do if you love weird, fun things that just make no sense. Now, tickets are a little bit pricey, you guys. It is around 7,000 yen per person to go, but it's really worth it because it's something you just won't get to do anywhere else. If you love ramen, you should definitely visit a Furry Ramen, my favorite place to grab ramen in Tokyo. Now, we visited the Harajuku location, but there's also one in Shibuya and Ibisu too. But you guys, what's great about this place is in addition to the traditional pork ramen, and I believe there's a chicken option too, you will find a seasonal vegan option. So if you don't eat meat or you don't take pork, this is the option for you. And I can confirm it is absolutely delicious. Seriously, Matt and I ate every last bite. Riding bicycles around Tokyo is a really fun and unique way to see the city. Now, Matt and I hired bicycles from a place called Taito-ku for around 300 yen per person for the day, which was really cheap compared to other things that we saw. It was a little bit hard to find, but we did share how to do that in our Tokyo vlog episode, so that will be linked below so you can have a visual of exactly where it's located. You cannot go to Tokyo without doing karaoke. Now, wait. I know, karaoke is the worst. The idea of getting up in front of a room full of strangers, it terrifies me too. But karaoke in Tokyo, it's totally different. You don't have to get up on a stage full of people. You have your own private booth with a door, so it's just the two of you or your group in there. And Matt and I love it. You kind of have a big sing-along, you're dancing, you're singing your favorite songs. Matt sometimes rips his shirt off and waves it above his head. It is just an absolute riot. And I will warn you, it can get a little bit dangerous because they have free flow drink packages where they just keep bringing up the drinks and you keep drinking and singing and dancing, and it is so much fun. If you do one thing in Tokyo, make it karaoke. Now, you've heard of Sushi Train. This one is different. Instead of everybody sitting around the train, you all sit in rows where you face a kind of 3-level high conveyor belt, and you order your sushi on a touchscreen like an iPad, and it comes out to you like a little bullet on this train, and it stops right in front of you, and you take yours off and then you munch. Now, I will say this, Matt and I don't go to Yobe for the quality of the sushi. Obviously, you're gonna get much better quality kind of stuff at those Tsukuji fish market kind of areas and those Michelin star restaurants that Tokyo is famous for. We go here because it is perfect after a few beers, it is cheap, it is fun, and it is a uniquely Tokyo thing to do. Located in Shibuya, the beautiful Meiji Shrine is dedicated to Emperor Meiji and his wife, Empress Shokin. Now, this place is ethereal and the walk into the temple is just stunning. Even with all the other tourists, it's still worth going. It's like a tranquil oasis in the heart of Tokyo. Now, what's great about it is you can wander around and you can just kind of soak in the peace and tranquility here, or you can join in with what some of the locals are doing, which is writing your hopes, your dreams, your thanks on a piece of wood and adding it to the beautiful tree in the middle. And if you're lucky, you might just get to see a Japanese wedding. If you're the kind of traveler that loves to immerse yourself in local life like Matt and I do, you have to go to Yogi Park on a Sunday. Now, this place comes alive, but only on Sundays. You will see locals in little groups of friends and family, or kind of separated off into interests, and they will be there just rocking what it is that interests them. Some people will be in cosplay, people will be dressed up as greasers, dancing, some will be practicing their K-pop moves or doing some catwalk, people will be blowing bubbles, singing songs, dancing together, and best of all, you guys, there are so many cute dogs. So if you love that kind of thing and you want a dose of local culture, I highly recommend Yogi Park on a Sunday. On our first visit to Tokyo, Matt and I visited the Tsukiji fish market. But between our first and second visits, things changed a little. They moved location and it wasn't quite as easily accessible to tourists. It was a little harder to figure out. So we decided that we were going to join a guided tour of the Tsukiji and Toyosu fish markets with Ninja Food Tours, and it was a great decision. Our guide was so good. He took us to all the spots that we really wanted to see and probably wouldn't have been able to find otherwise. But more importantly, he took us to the very best food spots. So we were able to try the very best sashimi, some great wasabi, there was egg rolls, there was some mochi, and some really fresh, delicious fruit as well. If you want to do a tour, I highly recommend going with them. We had a great experience, and like I said, we saw and experienced more than we would have on our own. On our first visit to Tokyo, Matt and I really wanted to visit Golden Gai, but by ourselves we felt a little bit intimidated, if that makes sense. So on our second trip, we decided to join a guided bar crawl tour with the guys at Magical Trip, which I'll have linked below for you. And it was a great decision. Our tour guide took us to a whole bunch of other bars beforehand, so we were nice and loose and we got to try a few other drinks like whiskey highballs and sake at some of the best spots in town. By the time the tour ended, we had become really good friends with our tour mates, and we all decided to head out to Golden Gai together, and it was just one of the best nights of my life, you guys. I highly recommend doing a bar crawl like that, especially if you're just traveling as 1 or 2 people. One of the things that kind of surprised me about Tokyo was how many great bakeries there are. I mean, you expect it in a place like Paris, but Tokyo? I didn't see it coming, and let me tell you, it was quite the delicious discovery. Now, Matt and I got into a great routine of visiting a local bakery every day, picking up some fresh pastries and coffee for breakfast, and then heading somewhere beautiful like a nearby park just to sit and soak it all in, take some time to really be present and really enjoy Tokyo. Now, 2 of our favorite spots to visit for some baked goodies are Dominique Cibron and Boulange, but there are loads of others to choose from too, so don't be afraid to duck in and give one a go. Have you ever thought about visiting Tokyo? Or is Japan on your travel wish list? If you've visited before and you have some great recommendations, please let me know in the comments below. And I would also love to know which of those activities and food experiences you would and wouldn't try. Now, if you are thinking of visiting Japan, we have loads of free travel guides for you on the website and here on YouTube too. So we will definitely link our full Japan series to give you a little bit of travel information and inspiration. And you guys, if you love this video and you found it useful, be sure to use our affiliate links when you are booking your next adventure anywhere in the world. We'll earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. And that is it, guys. That brings this video to a close. I hope you have enjoyed it. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss an episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you with a brand new episode next week. Love ya!